It may be obvious that those who get to read the honors are basically in love with the people they're honoring. As is clear from the recipients that you've seen before you and in the list of past recipients, Andover is incredibly fortunate to benefit from the impact of so many volunteers, individuals who can contribute as much as themselves as their efforts, always striving to have a positive impact. Our next recipient, Dan Lasman from the class of 73 and Parent 06, embodies this to the fullest with intention and care. Dan is a steadfast partner, understanding goals and objectives to provide constructive counsel and perspective. Dan contributes both the alumni voice and his professional experience as a CFO. He seeks input and encourages conversation, and then he uses data and experiences to help us solve problems and embrace challenges. Dan always encourages us never to back down from challenges. As a result, during Dan's tenure, whether it's been serving on the annual giving board, on the New England Campaign Committee for the Knowledge and Goodness Campaign, or in his time as a member of the Board of Trustees, new initiatives took shape, giving challenges achieved success, and numerous programs have been improved or implemented, including new giving societies and an increased focus on agent connectivity. What perhaps stands out most is Dan's sincerity and his genuine desire to know those who he works with, whether that be fellow alumni or all of us who work on campus, staff, faculty, and students alike. His leadership is inspiring, bringing out the best in others, resulting in meaningful connections and incredibly positive outcomes. Dan, it is my honor to present to you the 2021 Andover Distinguished Service Award.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that very much. I am humbled and honored to receive this award and to be in the company of past and current year's recipients. A special shout out to Marcia. Congratulations. Another wonderful member of the great class, Andover Abbott class in 1973. My introduction to Andover was over a 3-martini lunch that I did not attend. My father was part of the management of a small manufacturing company in Wilmington, Massachusetts, just down the road from here. And his boss, the CEO of the firm, who lived in Andover, would take his team to lunch right next door at the Andover Inn. Some of you know my parents were Holocaust survivors who immigrated to this country in 1955 and certainly knew nothing about New England boarding schools generally, or Andover in particular. In my imagination, at one such lunch, after however many martinis they ingested, Mr. Osberg said to my father, "Henry, if Danny is a good student, you ought to think about sending him to Phillips." For my parents, educating me and my sister was paramount. They saw education as our ticket to success and spared nothing to ensure that we got the best education possible. Dad thought I should apply to PA, and like a good son, I did. I remember receiving the application materials. I was wowed by the Blue Book, slightly in fear of all the rules in the Blue Book, anxious about whether I'd get accepted. I was interviewed by one of my classmates' fathers, Josh Miner, PA's admissions director, and classmate Dan Miner's dad. And apparently, whatever I said to him, or maybe in spite of it, I was accepted. During my 4 years at PA and since, I have made many close friends in this community who inspired me to give back. I'd like to thank a few of them by name because of what they have meant to me in particular. Larry Ganger, of blessed memory, who first got me involved as a class agent in 1990. My classmates, Tom Beaton, former Alumni Council president, and Scott Mead, member of the Board of Trustees, whose contributions to this school are legendary. Phil Kemp, my constant friend from the first day I met him in Mr. McClement's math class. Tim Gay, who I met on my first day as a new boy as we were walking out of George Washington Hall and were prepped together, and whose non-civvy spirit expresses itself in his teaching and research at the University of Nebraska. More recently, I was blessed with two of the most wonderful AGB co-chairs imaginable, Allison Lord and Anna Durham. Your dedication to and passion for Andover is amazing. To Misty Muscatel and Steve Matloff, your energy for Alumni Council and for Andover is truly infectious. To Amy Falls, our Board of Trustees Chair, thank you for your fearless and open-minded leadership. I also want to thank OAR, and in particular, Tom Lockerbie, Nicole Cherubini, and Jenny Savino, and their teams, without whose support my and other volunteer work would be impossible. And finally, to Ann and my two sons, Ben, class of '06, and Sam. Their native generosity has taught me everything about the importance of giving back. To those who I've named here, and many others who I served with on AGB, who I met at Alumni Council, friends, classmates, while I am the named recipient of this particular award, it is truly meant for all of you because of your inspiration and what you have meant to me. Thank you.